So, there's Grim. Where are you going, buddy? Grims. I traded in my BlackBerry Storm twice. Managed to lock up on the demo in the store. On it, not working. So I traded that in and I got a Samsung Omnia, which actually supposedly has a better camera. So I'm testing out the video capability of this phone to see if I can record videos like it's supposed to, instead of having the phone locked up. Kind of windy, so the sound might be all garbled, but I tested it out a little last night and it seemed to work fine. Biggest difference I noticed with this video camera versus the BlackBerry Storm, which didn't work, it kept freezing the phone up, and you have to remove the battery or make sure you only press a certain button in a certain order, is that the screen on the Omnia when you're videotaping is a little choppy when you move it around. I don't think that's how the video will come out, but on the BlackBerry Storm, when you move the phone around to videotape like I'm doing now, it seemed to render a little smoother. The screen was also bigger on the other phone. But this is a pretty slick phone in general. And it's got a 5 megapixel camera versus the Storm's, I think it was 3.2. So it takes a pretty big picture. I haven't really played with that yet. Just got it yesterday. And I was actually on the phone all day. One thing about this is a Windows mobile phone. The dogs are eating rabbit poo. One thing I found yesterday is that even though it's a Windows phone, stop, fuego, and I have a Windows computer, and you're supposed to be able to sync the phone to the computer, you can't sync your contacts between these two Windows devices. Grim, knock it off. Unless you have the full Microsoft Office suite, because you need Outlook. It won't sync with Outlook Express, which in my opinion is ridiculous, because the BlackBerry Storm, which doesn't run Windows, was able to sync with my Microsoft Outlook Express contacts, and it took about less than a minute to either download them from the phone and incorporate them into my Windows contacts, or take them from the computer and upload them onto the phone. It also made sure it didn't duplicate entries, so it only uploaded new ones, which I find a little strange. But I did call Samsung about that particular broken feature, and I imagine if enough people complain, they'll update the software so it works like it's supposed to. Thankfully, I don't have 9 million contacts, and it only took me about an hour to enter them all into this thing by hand. Not sure what else I can't sync without having Microsoft Office, but I think it's just the contact list. I don't see the timer on here for fuego. Grim, you gotta poop? How long I've been recording? I think I gotta turn that on in the options. It just tells me it's recording, but it seems to be. Oh no, I just can't see the timer because I have my sunglasses on. It seems to be working much better than the other BlackBerry Storm, and oddly enough, there isn't a lot of info out there about it being broken. I think it's one of those features people don't even know is broke because they never used it. But that was one of the features I liked about these phones, was the capability of the videotape, because I take a lot of pictures and whatnot. The video camera feature, it saves me from having to buy a regular old video camera for another $300. Not that this is high quality. The new Samsung Omnia, I don't know the number, but it's out or coming out soon, is going to have high definition capabilities. And if I buy the cable, I can actually hook this thing right to the TV to play the videos back on the TV. without having to download them. You guys want to go for a car ride? Time to go to the store, get some stuff, take the dogs for a ride, let them hang their heads out the window. So I'm going to stop this recording.